All right, so do the old fashioned. Oh, man, oh my chopping screen off. Pizza time. Yep. Yes, I made this one. Usually, whenever he lets me have a free pizza, I end up making it myself. Unless it's like stuffed crust, and I'll ask him to make it for me. Mm. I think it cooks in the oven for 12 minutes. I think 10, something like that. Chicken with the bean sauce, with the bean taco sauce and Italian sausage, and I put a little bit of cheddar cheese on top. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, I've been at work and I just got home. So, mm. No, yeah, he told me when my video went up. When my video went up, I got a message saying like, "You son of a bitch, I did the same thing." I was like, "Great, people are going to accuse me of copying you, even though your video is going to go up after mine." Mm-hmm. Motherfucker. You shitting me? I hate this. I hate this. Fuck, that's lame. They would think that. Oh, you'd be amazed. You would be amazed. You only did this because Brendan did it. I'm like, bitch, I posted this a week before him. The only time I ever tried to cash in, there's been 2 times I've tried to cash in on something because it was popular. One was the very first Black Friday I did, and that got me a lot of views, but it also got me a fucking shit ton of fucking shit. And second was when Whitney Houston died, and again, it got me a shit ton of shit because somebody was like fucking mad because I turned off the comments and shit. That looks good. Why? Thank you. I mean, I don't like to brag. I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, you look good. You're gonna get some girls today. And then that little voice is like, yeah, get ready for a whole lot of no. You know. But thank you. Pizza looks good. Are there any pizza places that serves vegan meat? I'm tired of cheese only. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Mm. I read that it's veg meat. Although I'd eat that pizza. Would you like to try a new veg meat pizza? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Sign me up. When I'm at work, what do I eat for lunch? Pizza. I work at a pizza joint. No, I have fried chicken. You can bring your own food. You're not helping. We don't have subs and we don't have salad. We do have wings. Yeah, we do have wings. I always change my pizza up so I never get bored of it. Although, since we do have the taco pizza, we have lettuce, tomatoes, and shit like that. So people do make a salad. Hmm. No, they're having tortilla pizzas. They make little mini pizzas, and I don't really like those because they don't fill me up. So love Papa John's garlic sauce. Hmm. And I put on my specialty crust tonight. It's the artist exclusive. It's what I like to call the artist cheap bastard crust. You have any buffets open around you? Yeah, we have some. Not a lot, but some. Mm. I just ate some eggs, but I'm still hungry. I got an egg roll you can eat. Stop. You had to have known that was coming. I think in a way she did. I think the moment she saw me laugh and put down the pizza, she knew. I knew, but the actual joke is what got me. I had an ex girlfriend. All she ate was pizza, sushi, and pasta. That's it. Other than the sushi, shit. She's still single? Fuck. Tell her to call me. Fuck. You need to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. You would think with my Japanese heritage, I would be all over sushi, but I'm not. I don't like the concept. Yeah, they love it. They fucking love it. Although I wouldn't mind trying eel. I hear it shocking. Yeah, because I can't. How many pizzas are sold? I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think all the online orders. What's the most popular pizza sold? Probably sausage and mushroom. Okay, and I can tell by the slight sweating and the subtle handshake my blood sugar is low. So I'll be right back. Too bad I got some. You don't. And even if we didn't have online service, I would not keep track of every single pizza we take. As a trained EMT, do you know what we do when we arrive on the scene with someone with diabetes? Negative. Nothing. You don't make any assumptions until blood sugar is checked. Dude, I've had low blood sugar enough times to know. So I like if you ease off my back about it. I know, but I just know. I can tell by my hands shaking and the sweating. If it was just a sweating, I wouldn't think anything about it. But the handshaking, I know. And what else? Um, I gave up meat a month ago. I tried to give up soda, but it's impossible. I'm afraid once they check my heart that I may have to give up caffeine. I'm not allowed to have soda while I'm recovering. Mm-hmm. He was having trouble figuring out his change. After I checked out, I was walking to the parking lot, so I'm confused looking around. Do you keep an emergency candy bar on you in case it hits you randomly when you're out? No, I don't. Let me guess, it was $2.50. So I walked up to him and said, "Sir, are you any chance diabetic?" He replied, "Yes." So, um, hey Diana, what's up? Mhm. Blood sugar was 0. I've never, yeah, I didn't even think that was humanly possible. Day was good. The lowest I ever had was 2004. It was a 28. Yes, yes, you can. You can get rid of it, but you can get it again. Trust me. At the time, I wasn't on insulin when I had that 28. Why they lick the spoon when there was nothing on it? Yeah, that format was, yeah. What's your number? I don't know. Let me see your picture. Oh, that's not your body. That's medicine causing it. Hi, welcome to tonight's episode of Dr. Matt. I'm your host, Will. Did you see what movie's video? No, I didn't. But I heard what he's doing. He told me about it when my video went live, Diana. Okay, okay, guys. What the hell? Four of them? 4 of them? Did you really need to send 4 messages? You couldn't put that all into one? Really? Did you need 4 for that? Really? I heard other races get diabetes easier than white people. Do you have it because you're part Asian? Um, no, I'm actually before my mom caught it, I was the first one in the family to ever get it. Oh my fuck, man. No, my sister doesn't have it. And she eats worse than any of us, which is weird. God. Hope I never get it. No, it's fine. I just muted it for an hour now. The more you know. What does your sister eat? What do you want? You want like an itemized list or something? Maybe in my lifetime. Make your own damn sandwich. Yes, I said I had an egg roll for you, but I have an egg roll loaded with pork. Oh, you saw Wet Movie's chip challenge, but you didn't see my chip challenge, Josh. I looked at how long I lasted. I lasted longer than I thought I did. I lasted about 4 minutes before I gave up and ate the ice cream. Promises, promises. Hey, hey, hey. I've been working on this rainbow roll for 15 years. You think you're just going to come in and swoop in? I don't think so, Scooter. What movie survived the overall challenge of being friends with Sean the longest? Hmm. Diana, I don't know if you made it to the second part of the live last night, but thank you for the coloring book and the cards. I actually was coloring in the coloring book today, and it's, the Sesame Street one's great. I love it. Looks like one of those Halloween mannequins you put on your lawn. You and Wet Movie should have a contest. Who could lose more weight? The winner will get 500 bucks. Brendan wins. Because like I've said before, as much as I don't like, as much as I don't get along with Sean and shit, I gotta give him credit, man, because that dude lost all that weight and shit. That dude has tremendous fucking willpower. That dude has more willpower than I will ever fucking have. You know? Because I will say, despite this ice cream right here, I have been getting a little better with my diet, over the last few weeks, regardless of this ice cream. Yeah, baby steps. Yeah. No, he's gone. I've been eating light ice cream because of my cholesterol. You have high cholesterol now? Right above normal levels. Mm. Like all my shit's good. Like cholesterol, believe it or not, which is strange. Cholesterol, triglycerides, all that shit's good. The only thing bad on me is the sugar. That's it. Like how Jax um, didn't acknowledge any of the rainbow roll talk, but she just pops back in with, "I have shitty cholesterol." What were you saying about your heart? The doctor wants to I'm doing an EKG and the stress test. Not tomorrow, but the Monday after that. So I'm fearing that it may come to I have to stop caffeine, and I'm dreading that. Because I love me some fucking soda. I mean, yeah, I can go to caffeine free, but there's not a lot of caffeine free options, man. I mean, you got caffeine free Diet Coke, caffeine free Diet Pepsi. Some places have caffeine free Diet Mountain Dew, but but what are they looking for? They're just, I think they're just looking to see if it's okay. I really don't know. They really didn't say, hey, we're going to go look for this. They just said, okay, we want to do an EKG and a stress test. I have a sleep test. Oh, yeah, Diet Sprite. Yeah, I do like Diet Sprite, but, you know, dude, I fucking, and plus, like, my fucking energy drinks, like my Game Fuel Zero. I mean, yeah, this is only, I think it's like only 126 milligrams. Oh, no, this is only 80 milligrams for the whole can, you know? But I mean, $1 equals one prayer. Use a PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App in the description. I don't know how a sleep study can even be successful when you're hooked up to 414 wires before, and then they're like, okay, have a good nap. Oh, yeah, it's going to be just like sleeping at home. But first, we're going to put all these fucking electrodes and wires on your face. Okay, go to sleep. I did it before when I get up in the morning. I look like I walked out of a gay bar. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start getting a box of puppies. If you donate, one of these puppies will live. If you do not, one puppy will die. That's how I used to, not with puppies, but like when I used to work with Jax at Borders and I used to work at the calendar stand in Illinois. We used to sell these bears um, at the kiosk. Now in Texas, you could buy the bear, take it home if you wanted to and shit. And if you didn't want to buy the bear, we'd try and sell it. But if you didn't want the bear to take home, we donated to the Houston Police Department, and then and shit like that. Well, in Illinois, I had to change up my fucking strategy and shit because they didn't have that kind of program in Illinois. So I took it upon myself. I'm like, they want us to sell these bears and shit. So I was like, you know what? If they want us to sell bears, then I'll fucking sell the bears, and I'll do the same thing, but I'll do it differently. Whatever bears I sell, if they don't want to take home, I'll fucking donate to the St. Louis Children's Hospital. Fuck it, you know. So when they come up, I'm like, would you like to buy Barton the bear and shit? And they're like, no. I was like, how about you buy the bear and I donate it to the St. Louis Children's Hospital? And they're like, oh, are you really going to do that? I was like, yeah, this is not a company thing. This is a me thing. If you buy the bear, I donate it to the Children's Hospital. And they're just like, okay, cool. Well, some people, they're still just like, no, fuck that. I don't want to do it. So here was my ploy to get them to buy a fucking bear. So I'm like, would you like to buy a Barton bear? They're like, no. I'm like, all right, how about you buy the bear? I donate it to the St. Louis Children's Hospital. And they're just like, no, that's okay. And I'm just like, I'm holding the bear. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Little Timmy dies. It's cool. That was always my fucking ploy. And they're like, no, wait. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get a bear then. Some people were just, this one guy, I'll never fucking forget it. I did that whole spiel, and I was just like, okay, cool. Little Timmy dies. And he was like, good. I hope he dies, man. If you're not strong enough to fucking survive, then you don't deserve to live. I was just like, the bear fucking looked at me. I'm like, okay, here's your change. Have a good day. Like, what the fuck do you say after that? I swear to God, I'm not making that up. Oh, sucks to be. Whatever you. Oh my God. Hey, it works sometimes. And I'm like, okay, cool. Little Timmy dies. You know. And they're like, no, wait. Let me go ahead and buy a bear then. Are you really going to take it to the hospital? I'm like, yes, I am. I'm going to take it there at the end of the season. And they're like, okay, I'll buy a bear. The PS story is here. Hold on. You know how you see in the fucking movies and TV shows and fuck, even on the news, you see, a little fucking Johnny Depp in his little Jack Sparrow costume. He shows up at the children's hospital. Hello, children. It's John, fucking whatever. Here's gifts for all the children and shit. They don't let you just fucking do that. They don't let you do that shit. So I show up with like fucking 100 fucking bears to give out to the children, thinking like, hey, fuck, I'm just gonna stroll on in and fucking, hey, kids, fucking, here's a bear. You get a bear. I'm thinking I'm gonna be like fucking Oprah for a day. I stroll in, let them know what's up, and like, hey, I collected these bears, fucking like to give them out to the children and shit like that. That's not how it works. They were more than happy to take the fucking bears. All right, they were like, oh, that's really nice that you do this, but we don't just let people go up and give out shit. And I'm just like, okay. We've only been doing this all season. I was like, can I at least take a picture with you under the St. Louis hospital sign to let you know that I did it? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, that's cool. So the woman at the reception was real nice. Let me take a picture with her, holding the bear and shit, all that shit. But they took all the bears. They said, we got to wash them first. I was just like, man, this is not like the movies fucking showed me, or the TV shows, or like fucking some old man in a Santa Claus outfit just shows up like, hi, kids, and just starts handing out shit. I think people would have bought it if the money was helping dogs instead of kids. Oh no, I sold like a shit ton of bears that way. There were some people who were just like, "No, that's okay, I'm good." The best story was here. Check this out. This was the best story about the bears. So, um, I think it's like there might be cocaine on them there. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. You know why, the sick bastards? So this was the best story. It was like probably my favorite story from working in Illinois. I'm working the stand one day, and I see a lady come down to my kiosk, and she has like 2 bags full of the fucking bears. And this is like after I've gone to the hospital and shit. So like I literally have like I still have like 20 bears to give away, man. Like paid for, they're all good to go. So I see her looking for a calendar. I was like, "Is there something I can help you find?" She's no, just looking. I was like, cool. And I was like, I see you have some of our bears. I just want to let you know that like, if you need any more, I have some just to give away if you want any. And she kind of just looks down and she's like, no, I bought these from the other kiosk because recently my husband died. My husband and his stepchildren. Um, his last name was Barton. That was the name of the bear, Barton. And his last name was Barton. And the kid's name at the other kiosk, I forgot the kid's name. I want to say his name was Kyle. I don't think that's right there. But his name was one of his kids' name. He had 6 kids, and his last name was Barton. And I thought that was like a real good sign that I should buy 6 of these bears, one for each child. And his name was Barton. His last name was Barton. I was just like, oh wow, that's a really neat story and everything. That's really good. Okay, I just saw that you had the bears and everything like that. And she was like, yeah, he was a really good guy. Bill was just a really good guy. And I was just like, Bill? And she goes, yeah. And I was just like, that isn't short for William, is it? And she goes, yeah, it actually is. And I was like, that's my name, William. And her eyes lit up like fucking Christmas, man. She was just stunned because she only bought those bears because the kid's name down there matched one of her kids' name, plus the bear's name was the last name of her dead husband, and then my name was the first name of her dead husband. She was just amazed. I was like, that's incredible. You know, cocaine sniffing bears. Damn, they've come a long way since Teddy Ruxpin. Please, YouTube, please explain to me why you send me an email. Let me know I'm live. And why is nobody talking when there's 8 people in here? What the fuck? I better be pulling out wallets or something for that Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below, or for that Teespring link so you can get yourself an official artist T-shirt. Or you better be pulling out that wallet for that Amazon wish list where you can send something to the old artist, and I'll show it off here live, like this Jeopardy card game that Diana Beth was nice enough to send me. You Random quote. Why y'all gotta waste my flavor? Damn. Oh man, I fucking love that movie. I might go see Carla for Halloween. Why don't you and Carla come see me for Halloween? Like what the fuck, man? I'm in the group chat too. I kind of feel like somebody's watching me. How come I feel like somebody's watching me? Yeah, yeah. You and Carla can come up here, man. I can show you all the 2 fun spots to visit around here. Oh, 1.5. Well, 1. You gonna pay my fare? What do you mean fair? You keep saying fair. You and Carla can hop in a car and come up here. And then you guys can come up here and get something to eat. We could have an orgy. We could do other things. Half. Well, I say half because like while Cedar Rapids is it's a nice place to live. I think it's nice to live at. It's really not a lot to do. You gotta go out of town to do shit. You could sell T-shirts if it had cartoonish, cancerous kids on there playing with puppies. So you'll donate the money from each shirt sold. Oh, shit, that's a little morbid. Love Burger, Love Burger, get them while they're hot. I tried the whole like donate to charity thing. Like I when I raffled off a copy of Out and About 2, I was like, you know what, I'll raffle this, do a drawing for it, and save the tits. I was like, I'll raffle this, like I'll get a little bit of money off of it, so will a charity, you know. So I was like, all right, I'll raffle it off, $2 an entry. Half of it goes to the Society of Prevention of Teen Suicide, and half of it will go to me. Made $17. 17 of it went to fucking prevention of teen suicide. 17 of it went to me. Gas money is fair. Oh, okay. Took you that long to type that? Are you behind again? Are you not watching in real time? Oh, okay. Roll out to Idaho and get the spuds. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Toast. What can I feel like somebody's watching me? Son of a bitch. If you could make a movie, what would it be about? It'd be about I'd call it Miley Cyrus, Earth Defender, and it would be about how light versus darkness, and how the light has always defeated darkness. But in order for that to happen, every 2,000 years, light has always chosen somebody to uh, defeat the darkness, to defend the darkness. And it just so happens in this 2,000 years, they have chosen celebrity, Miley Cyrus. And now the 2,000 years have come and darkness is coming to rule the world again. And it's all up to Earth Defender, Miley Cyrus, to take on the world. I've thought about this before. Or maybe now, because now she's not that hated as much as she used to. So I'd have to pick somebody new, like Kim Kardashian or something like a really hated celebrity. Because that would be the whole crux to the movie. Is that it would have to be a really hated fucking celebrity. She's hated by vegans. Well, females usually. That or like I want to make this drama. I have to really flush it out. But like the whole thing about it is I want it to start really cliche, and it's like a couple arguing in the rain, which I know is very cliche, but like they're arguing, they break up. They're like, I don't know, they're young. I don't know, maybe high school. I don't know. I don't know. Fast forward years later, and the guy is making a movie. Like he's making a movie, he's casting it, and all of a sudden, the chick he breaks up with in the beginning walks in. All right. Come to find out, he's casting a fucking porno. All right. So then okay. So he's casting a fucking porno. So he pulls that chick aside and he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, what the fuck? You know, and she's like, I'm fucking making a movie. Like, what the hell? You know? So then the whole movie's kind of like fucking what's that movie? Fucking Linkletter did. Sunrise. Before Sunrise. That's it. So it's kind of like that. You kind of just like chill with these two characters throughout the whole fucking movie and shit. And he's like trying to talk her out of this fucking like, why do you want to make a porno all of a sudden? Like, why are you making porno and shit? Blah blah blah, all this shit. But the twist is, like, he can't do it. He can't talk her out of it. She's gonna make this fucking porno whether he likes it or not and shit. You know, all this shit. So then the last fucking scene of the fucking movie is like fucking her disrobing and shit, and he's just like, fucking, you gotta be kidding me, man. And then the last fucking shot is just him sitting there like, action, and then boom, credits. Okay, I said all that, and we're still on vegans. Really? Nothing? Not a thing for that, huh? Anybody? Anybody at all? I missed it. Well, then you're just gonna have to go back and watch it. I want to make a movie about a comic book artist who fell in love with a lesbian, and he has a sidekick who's secretly gay. It's nothing like Chasing Amy. That sounds exactly like Chasing Amy. I at one time, like, speaking of which, though, I almost at one time was writing, like, I even had like the character descriptions and shit all written and shit. I almost wrote it, started writing a screenplay. It was kind of like a Clerks type of movie, uh, called Maximus. Um, and it was gonna all take place in a video store. I was working at Blockbuster at the time, and it was going to be like clerks in a video store, essentially. That was essentially going to be it. I even know like I had all the character descriptions written out and shit. I couldn't remember them now, but like it was going to be about a guy named Max, hence the title, Maximus, and it was going to be about a guy named Max working in a video store called Maximus Video, and I even had like some gags written for it and shit, like the blockbuster rewards card was going to be called the goodies card. So like that's kind of where the birth of Wendell kind of really started. The Wendell character from Game On, like this guy right here, this guy. That's kind of where the birth of him really started because I really wanted to have this character that abided all the fucking video store rules. Like he knew all the rules of the store and he obeyed them all and shit. So like when a customer would come up, he would always ask like, "Can I see your goodies?" And then like fucking a customer would smack him or some shit. Like those were going to be the gags I was going to write for this character in the movie and shit. So like I flushed out all the characters and shit, and I was gonna start writing them, but I just stopped. I just never really kept going. What about two friends working at a 7-Eleven and it's shot in black and white? That's original. That's fine. Sounds like Clerks. Beavis and Butthead do Iowa. Okay. I can't believe I gave y'all like one of my dream projects, and two of y'all weren't even in here to fucking hear it. You and Wet can make a movie together. Why is Josh high? Use your next words carefully. I think it means like we could. I think it means like we could actually. I mean, we've been in a flick, but not technically. I cameoed. You know, The Adventures of Wet Artist. I ate a Jamaican pussy. Shh. Okay, mum's the word. The Adventures of Wet Artist. I mean, that's what we're hoping. Like, if he ever gets around to doing Out and About 3 in New Orleans, that's where some of the budget's going to go. Is to me getting out there. I actually pitched. I doubt he'll ever do it, but I actually pitched that in the to anybody who saw Out and About 2, that the person that Gabe is talking to, like the money and everything, is me. Like I pitched that idea. So like the ending of Out and About 3, we would end up in some like fucking swamp area of Louisiana, and then all of a sudden I pull a gun out, and I'm just like, all right, fuckers, like that. That was my pitch, but I doubt he'd ever do it. Out about pre-production soon come. Okay, what would you play in it? That's what I play in it. That's what I pitched to him. Like the second that entered the conversation, where it was just like, oh yeah, shit, we fly out for the third one. I was like, what if like I was the person supplying the money to Gabe, and then like at the end of the third one, like fucking, we just go out to like some swamp area, and I just whip out a gun, and we just reveal that it's me the whole time. And Brendan was like, it's pretty funny. And I was just like, yeah, I know, right? So more likely it'll never happen. Though. It's a good pitch, but there's no motive behind it. Like it's funny, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm making ramen. Oh, that's why you didn't hear my movie pitch, because you're in there making fucking ramen. Make stingray soup. Bomb. No, I don't think she wants to make stingray soup. I hear it gives you real bad heartburn. Get it? Heartburn? Because Stingray, Steve Irwin, it stung his heart, and heartburn, stingray soup, and it stings your heart, and Steve Irwin fucking stung. That's what happened to him and shit. Get it? Because like he was swimming with the stingrays, and then like the stingray came up and got him, and then fucking, you know. I want to see how long I can keep exaggerating that fucking like how Steve Irwin died, like because the stingray. I want to see how long I can do it, but I couldn't do it that long. Shout out to my boy Steve. Ever ate pufferfish? No, I'm not a big fish eater. Like cod and haddock, walleye. That's about it, man. Uh, Packers tomorrow, bro. Let's go. Oh yeah. I haven't been really keeping up with the NFL this year because I can't do it. I can't do it like cardboard people in the crowd. I can't do it. I don't know why. Never affected me before, but with the cardboard people in the crowd, I can't do it. Do you want to be in 1 and 2? If so, you could play yourself and get off the train or bus and say, I'm finally going to be in the movie, but something happens to prevent that run on gag. Oh, part one, I was asked to be in by Brendan. He was just like, dude, I want you to film something. I want you to film something for the first premiere. I want you to film like a phone call or something. The only thing I want you to do is don't film it in the basement. And I was just like, that's not going to happen. He was like, okay, fair enough. The second one, he wanted me to do something with, but he was like, I want to put you in it, but like, I don't know where I can put it at. We filmed everything. And I was just like, dude, why don't you make it like an end credit scene or something, or a mid credit scene? He's like, that's brilliant, man. I was just like, yeah, thank God I was here. So that's how those came about. And that's funny that you mentioned that because I don't know if you've seen it, but that's actually the joke in the second one is that like I'm fucking getting ready to go meet him in Vegas and like he's already back. In the run on gag, there is a run on gag in the Out and About movies with me, and it's a double pitch to Chesty. That's the run on gag. Because that actually goes back to fucking two short films me and Brendan did for this kid that's a piece of shit. But the girls like that double pitch to chesty shit. I don't know why, but they do. I haven't seen it. I tried to watch Out and About, but okay. The only thing that bothered me about the second one, and it's not Brendan's fault. Apparently, somebody else edited the beginning, and that was like I didn't like that. Me and Brendan's mom, for that matter, we didn't get any credit at the beginning of the movie. You know, Tommy Chong has like a big ass, 50-foot credit at the beginning of the movie, and he's in the movie like fucking 10 seconds. Yet me and his mom have like double the fucking screen time of Chong, and yet we have no fucking mention at the beginning of the movie. Not a special appearance credit, nothing. We have nothing at the beginning of that fucking movie. Yeah, we're in the end credits, but we're not in the fucking beginning credits, and that kind of fucking pisses me off. Do you own a rare movie or board game? I don't know about rare movies because like what people consider rare these days, I don't fucking know. But yeah, I consider I have some rare board games. I mean I have the Chippendales male dancer board game. That's considered rare. I have the General Mills Monopoly, which was only given out to General Mills employees. I know what you're thinking. When did I work for General Mills? That's my case. What else rare do I have? I have a 1959 special edition Yahtzee. I have the Futurama Bender Head Yahtzee, which is kind of rare. I don't have the Inspector Gadget board game. I did as a kid, like when I was like fucking 4. I don't have it now. Like I have a 1963 Price is Right card game. Like I have some shit that it's very hard to just come across. Like I hate seeing shit on Facebook that's just like, oh, I have a first edition Pictionary here. It's $20. I'm like, your first edition Pictionary is not worth fucking $20. It is far worse than fucking $20. All right, now a second edition Pictionary, that's worth a little bit. It's not worth $20, but it's fucking worth something. Because a second edition Pictionary is a little bit harder to fucking find than a first edition Pictionary. You don't just come across a fucking second edition Pictionary. All right, first edition Pictionary is like, holy shit, I can fucking almost walk in to just out of 5 thrift stores that sell board games. I'm more than likely one of them is gonna fucking have a first edition Pictionary, maybe even 2. You know, I'm in the digibooks. I wanted the 1933 King Kong digibook, but it went for $200. Fuck that noise. The only digibook I have is the Rocky Horror Picture Show one. It's the only one I have. The only 2 board games I like: Monopoly and Clue. Well, good choices. Good choices. They did come out with a new edition of Monopoly this year, the Jeff Foxworthy edition. I kind of want that one. I want that one really bad. And Clue, they came out with a new edition of Clue, the Liars edition of Clue. I kind of want to play that and see what that's like. Hungry Hippos, classic. I don't know why, but I like collecting different versions. I like collecting different versions of Monopoly, of course, in Clue. But like I really like collecting different versions of Yahtzee because they're like small. Like I have the Back to the Future one, like in the flux capacitor and shit. I have a Coca-Cola one. I have a Glee. I have the Futurama, Legend of Zelda. I have a few different ones. Are you a diehard fan of Pepsi or Coke? If yes, would you drink the other if you have to? Yeah. Oh yeah, like in my garage right now, I have like bottles of Coke Zero and Diet Coke, but I have cans of Diet Pepsi. I drink whatever the fuck is on sale, you know. But if I had a choice, I'm more of a Coke guy. I would drink fucking Diet Coke or Coke Zero to the end. But like if I go to the store and like 12 packs of fucking Pepsi are on sale, 4 for 10, and Coke is not on sale, then I'll figure out something with Pepsi. You know what I mean? I'm not a Pepsi person. Yeah, Jax is they're a Coke family. I hate the taste of Pepsi. Plus, Coke has great merch. Yeah, like right over here, you can't see it, but right over here, there's like a mini Coke fridge over here. Upstairs in my room, I have a mini Mountain Dew fridge. Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Diet Dr. Pepper. In Texas, Diet Dr. Pepper is technically a Coke product, but elsewhere, it just depends on where you live. Like, believe it or not, Diet Dr. Pepper in North Carolina is a Pepsi product. It's weird. Does the Coke fridge work? No, I just put it on the shelf for fucking decorate. Yes, it works. In fact, I should really put something in there. I haven't put anything in it in a while. It could have sentimental value. No, if the bitch didn't work, it'd be thrown away at this point. Because I wouldn't know how to fix it. Just for display purposes. Well, I know we don't have 10 viewers, but hey, there's still Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. Don't forget. You won't forget. But there's also a Teespring link. You want to get yourself an official artist t-shirt or sticker or a pillow. Hey, Jax, you can get yourself a pillow with me on there if you want to cuddle up next to me sometime. Also, there's the Amazon wish list. You can send some stuff over. I'll show it off here, like this Jeopardy card game that Diana Beth was nice enough to send over there for me. She also sent over a nice coloring book, but that's upstairs. So yeah, that's on the description down below. And of course, you can subscribe and hit the dislike button if you like what you see. That's right, I said dislike button. We do shit differently around here. This one person who liked it, they're gonna burn in hell. So yeah. No one has cared to ask how my press on procedure worked out. Oh, because Brett's not here. Or maybe, I don't know. He could be lurking for all I don't know. I'm sure he would have said something by now if you've been here this long. So I want a Coke machine. I don't have room nor money for one, but it'd be cool to have. That's been one of my dreams, is to own a vending machine. And it almost came true in Houston. I almost bought a vending machine in Houston, and then like right when I was making the deal is when I found out I had to move out of Houston. Like we had this insurance place, and they had a vending machine there. It was like a 84, I think 84, 85 vending machine, and I realized it was never on. And the lady there was just like, "Yeah, I'm trying to sell it. It just needs Freon." And I was just like, "Oh, how much you want for it?" And she was like, "Well, I paid this much for it." When I was like, "I didn't ask how much you paid for it. I asked how much you want for it." And she was just like, "I'll take 200 for it." And I was just like, "Okay, we might be talking here." But then, like, I think like 2 weeks later, I found out we had to move. I was like, "Son of a bitch," you know, because I would have bought that bitch. Let me know when you get that sexy manicure, though, Joe. Couldn't buy it and leave it with a friend until you could. No, because we only had limited room in the trucks, so even better. Yeah, that reminds me of burnt toast. I gotta take your wrench away. You were encouraging the hair dye thing yesterday. I gotta take your wrench away. Artist, you the man. The Blair Witch memorabilia you bought is sick. I know, right? Don't take his wrench away. It was fun while it lasted. You're in here like, oh yeah, dying here. You look like a whole snack. Like, what the fuck? I'm in here trying to prevent it, and you're in here encouraging it. Now I just need to get the there's a car too. There's like a miniature car, the Blair Witch van that they did. I just need to get that now. You know, you said the same thing about the blonde though. How much is the van? I have no idea. I haven't looked it up in a while. You said the same thing about the blonde. I mean this in the nicest possible way I can say it. Shut up. Okay, everyone, step away from the hair dye. See? Yeah, yeah. How many times has telling me? How many times has telling me worked? Willis. I swear, one day I'm going to win an argument against Jax. One day I'm going to win one. And I'm going to put that on my tombstone. It's going to be like, he won one. Dot, dot, dot. This was it. Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Uh, everybody gets one, I guess. What other Blair Witch memorabilia you got? I got the complete set of trading cards, but I don't have the foil inserts, the foil cards, which is a set of 5. Um, I have the Blair Witch dossier. Um, I of course have the movies. I have the PC games, all 3 PC games. I mean, I can't play them, but I have them. Um, that it? Oh, and I have the movie, the first movie soundtrack somewhere, aka Josh's mixtape is what it's really called. It's essentially it's called Josh's mixtape. It's basically what he would have listened to, but that's the place I wanted to go, Burkittsville, Maryland. Yeah, go to the Black Hills. Stefan was asking that last night. Like, what are some places you'd like to go? Oh, hot damn! It took us an hour and 25 minutes, but we got 10 viewers. Holy shit! Oh, and I guess you wouldn't call it memorabilia, but somebody on Reddit sent me a fan made director's cut of the second movie because Joe Berlinger was very vocal about how the studio stepped in and wanted the second movie cut to a very traditional horror movie, and he didn't like that. So fans took it upon themselves to cut it to the way Joe Berlinger wanted it cut. And so somebody on Reddit sent me the video to where I can watch the director's cut, and it's actually quite good. It flows a little bit. I mean, I like both. I like both versions of it, but I will say the director's cut of Blair Witch 2 flows a lot better. It flows a little bit better. It kind of takes out some unnecessary shit, some shit that just, to be honest, if you watch the Blair Witch 2, to be honest, doesn't make a lot of fucking sense. You know, if you watch it, you're just like, that doesn't make sense, but okay, you know. But it flows a lot better. That's the best way I can put it, is that it flows a lot better. You know? Oh, cool. I got a comforter, but it's all stained and looks like I dropped yogurt on it. Just threw up in my mouth a little. I would like to visit the Bell Witch Woods. Okay. How far are you from Maryland? Quite far. Quite far. Oh, and plus I have the Hunt the Killer box coming, if that ever gets here. I actually emailed him about that earlier. Hunt the Killer teamed up with Blair Witch to do their own box, and I'm waiting for that to show up. Was it self-made yogurt? Mm-hmm. In a sick world, there were sick people. Okay, Jack said well and then deleted it and never said anything else. What the fuck? Oh, Ali called me. Oh, okay. Man, for somebody who is where they are, they sure as fuck get a lot of phone time. Ali called. Oh, there's Brett. Yeah, but it seems like every fucking hour he's giving one of you guys a call. Burnt toast, yeah, man. I need a new one, but it's $100 for the same comforter. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else to do. When you're in that type of place, man, you should be gluing macaroni to little plates and shit. You should be talking about your feelings. Artists, you ever camping? Sorry, my brain broke a little bit reading that. Tell him to tune into the light. No, hell no. No, me and her brother don't get along anymore. You ever go camping? Once. Long story short, it's just one of those situations where, like, if you don't like what I say, come talk to me. Don't put it on blast. How about play the Ouija board? It was my fault for no, you were fine. You came to me and said, okay, here's what fucking happened. I'm gonna say what happened. So for those of you who don't know, Jackie's brother is a big meme fan. Loves fucking posting memes and shit. Okay. So Jackson's brother posted his meme of the guy from Martin, saying when um when your friend doesn't let you suck on when you can't suck on a titty as a friend, that's whack. So I tagged Jackie in it. That's all I did. I just tagged Jackie. That's it. Okay. That's all I did. So next thing I know, her brother tags me in it. So like, I thought we were just all joking around, you know, but no, it's actually a fucking status, him calling me out, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, okay, if you were offended, cool. You could have came. That's always my thing. If I ever say anything on fucking Facebook or anything like that that offends you or anything, message me. Don't leave it in the fucking comments or anything like that. Message me. Let's talk it out, man. If it's something that offends you, fucking talk to me about it. Don't just fucking block me. Don't just fucking get all pissy about it. It's a weird fucking flex, man. You know? But he didn't do that. So I just fucking, I deleted the fucking thing and just, I unfriended him. I didn't block him. I just unfriended him. No shit. 3 minutes after I do that, here comes Jax. This has got to stop. I'm like, I know. She was like, what did you think posting that? I was like, I thought it'd be funny. And she was just like, what about that would be funny, Will? I was just like, I thought it'd be like the take it off joke. Now, for those of you who need context for that, I used to go into Jackie's lives, and the first thing I would always say to her is, take it off. Couldn't do that anymore because her boyfriend got pissed. All right. So, and I even said, I was like, I know you only take it off for your boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. So, and she was just like, yeah, and you're not allowed to do that joke anymore either. I was like, yeah, no. So that's why I don't really get along with her brother anymore. For those of you who want to know, I just assume everyone is offended at everything I say. Everybody is offended by anything anybody says these days. Like, and plus, I'm a petty fucker too. Like, even to this day, well, before I think they blocked each other on Facebook, like sometimes I would comment on Jackson's status and shit, and like her brother would react to what I'd say. I would delete my comment and repost it just because he fucking reacted to it. Like, that's how fucking petty I am. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm the most useless superhero in the world. Man, I am Captain Petty. I swear, man. Master P made a video. He was offended after somebody called him and asked how he was doing. Can't even. He took it as an insult for him being poor. Isn't he? The Master P money gone? And Bow Wow making all the money now? I'm a petty fucker too. Tom, mostly. Brett, that's one. But Jax, if you're still here, it's funny. It's funny now looking at it that like he got all pissed though, like, don't you ever disrespect my sister, coming from the same guy that just like a couple of nights ago was just screaming at you, I will fucking kill you, you know? It's kind of funny now. He still doesn't see it the same. I take a Master P in the morning. He does. Your brother does seem like the person that's like, don't disrespect my sister, but he's the same one at home beating the shit out of his sister. What's the topic? I had to poo. Venereal diseases. Okay, so it's I guess about my ex too. Then I guess my ex had the audacity to claim that I gave her gonorrhea. Like you're trying to claim I gave you gonorrhea when you're the fucking whore? When your shorts are full of foam and you're oh god, gonorrhea, gonorrhea. God, man, do kids even know that today? What dumbasses we were singing that fucking song. Oh, they'd rather blame others instead of themselves. Yeah, because like my ex was fucking kooky, man. We already had a kooky fucking relationship. I could probably write a whole book on that one. But after we broke up, we tried to be friends thing, but she was fucking, what's the word? Psycho. Because like whenever we try and have like a friendly conversation, she would just turn into like, man, I really regret dating you. I was like, you know what? I get it. For some reason, you regret dating me, but do you have to like fucking talk down to me every time you fucking talk to me? Yeah. I thought it was the diarrhea song. It is, but he's replacing it with gonorrhea. So like she blocked me. I'm like, okay, that's a weird flex because you cheated on me, but whatever. And then like the next day, she's like fucking trying to contact me, and she's like, I caught gonorrhea, and I was just like, okay, fucking good for you. Like, she was like, well, I got it from you. I was like, the fuck you did? I've only been with you, you know. STD, the love that keeps giving and sometimes stays with you. Y'all are sick. Oh, you're one to talk, Miss Chlamydia. I'm kidding, everybody. She doesn't have chlamydia. That's her messaging me like, I don't have chlamydia. Everybody get quiet all of a sudden. She sent me a message on Facebook. She was like, "Did you really just say that?" I was like, "I'm kidding. I just said I was kidding." And she was just like, "Oh, okay. I sent that before you said it." Everybody's quiet, like, "Holy shit, she really has chlamydia?" Like, no, people, she doesn't have chlamydia. Calm down. She only has herpes. Okay, calm down. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding, people. Why is nobody? Okay. Yeah, monkey. Monkey AIDS she does have. That's the one she does have, monkey AIDS. I will say that. I've been commenting, but they aren't going through. Must have been blocked. Clap on, clap off. The clapper. Because when you love someone, take it slow. Don't let them rape your pussy hole, or you'll end up with the clap gonorrhea. And don't act all disgusted. If Jax really did have chlamydia, all of you would still want her. You people would be like, "Oh, okay, I'll risk it." Hey, maybe even more so. See, you sick bastard. Talk about weird flexes. It's like Quagmire in that episode of Family Guy where it's like they're at the police auction. These are a pair of panties uh from a drug raid. $50. She had 9 STDs. $25. When we arrested her, she wet her pants. $50. Any ex that you wish it worked out? Have you seen her today. Any ex that I wish it would have worked out. I mean, shit got really kooky and shit after we broke up, but like, I mean, the last one that I had, I wish shit would have worked out with us. I mean, she was a really good girl, you know. But like, she just had there was just too much shit, you know. Like I said, there was just a lot of shit in that relationship that needed to be worked on, and like I was, it was like I was willing to do the work. Like, hey, we need to do this, this, and this, and this, and she just did not want to do it. You know, and like the way she broke up with me was even fucking weird. Like she literally like came to my house, we sat, had a conversation. Then all of a sudden she just or like something just flipped in her brain where she was just pissed off, you know. And then she was just like, "Well, I'm gonna go." And I was just like, "Okay, just fucking, I don't know what's wrong, but okay, I hope you feel better." And she was just like, "People piss me off." Like, and that wasn't like a people as in you, but she was legitimately like people piss me off. And I was just like, "Okay, see ya." So like 20 minutes later, she was just like, we're done. And I was just like, what the fuck? You know? So and shit only got crazier from there. You into everything like Quagmire. I understand that. There was an ex that had so much emotional baggage that it wasn't going to work. She was sweet, but didn't want to help you. I mean, plus with the last girlfriend, the booty was good. I don't know if anybody ever in here has ever boned a Lebanese girl, but if you have the choice, get yourself a Lebanese girl. I can date any race except, no offense, an Asian girl. Really? Why Asian? I'm kind of intrigued. You have something against my people? They just don't turn me on. Fair enough. Got drunk, had a threesome with two lesbians. From what I recall, it was a good time. Don't get me wrong. I won't turn down a BJ, but dating, hard pass. Oh, so you'll take a blowjob from our people. That's it. I'm putting the word out there. I'm like, my Asian people, do not give Josh a blowjob. Middle Eastern girls are hot. It's the eyes. Have mercy. Jax is Lebanese, right? And no, Josh, just so I'm not using code here, that was not my last girlfriend. Because if Jax was my last girlfriend, I'd still be walking around the mall carrying her purse. Might have some Asian assassins heading your way, man. Mia Khalifa. Listen, I get the fandom behind Mia Khalifa, but the fact that she hasn't done porn in like 4 years now, like, okay, get over it. Yeah, she has a couple good scenes out there, but fucking get over it. He's not coming back. There's people there's people who have more scenes on their cell phone than Mia Khalifa. And people are still drooling over Mia Khalifa. Kim Kardashian back in the day. See, again, I'm more of a Chloe guy. I hate being compared to Mia. I know you do. Which I don't say. I don't think you look nothing like Mia Khalifa. Um, I dated a girl from Egypt. She was nice to me, but she was, let's say, too Muslim. She didn't care that I was still am an atheist, but she hated her friend who was an atheist because his name is Mohammed. Well, she's not a very nice person, is she? That's when you should have smacked that bitch and told her to go back to the pyramid. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wow. I'm kidding. 6'3", like Muhammad Ali. Get it? Because Egyptian, Egypt, go back to the pyramid. Get it? You uncultured swine. Don't elaborate, Wilson. First Will, first Willis, now Wilson. What the hell? Next Willard. Yeah, but not tonight. Tonight you've used Willis and Willard. Favorite TV show from the 80s? Wonder Years. That's like my all-time favorite show, Wonder Years. I'm sorry, but if you can watch season 5, episode 1 without feeling something, then you are a fucking robot. Oh, I didn't even notice that one yesterday. I may have thought that was a typo. Oh, Gary Coleman? Yeah, he died. Yeah. Yeah, he had a fall in like his kitchen. There's a show called or you could probably listen to the podcast on Apple podcast called Autopsy, the last hours of or the final hours of on Gary Coleman, and it's pretty good. Oh no, one day, Jax, it was William Williamson. That's what you call me, William Williamson. Did he fall off a footstool? Oh my god, that's wrong. We say a lot of harsh stuff around here, but that's wrong. We make a lot of jokes about like Steve Irwin and stuff like that, but we are not going to make you know any jokes about Gary Coleman. That's just short of you. What is it that bothers you about that? Is it the fact that I can stay still for so long in that position? Just that, that it's usually followed by either some morbid or stupid joke. Yeah, Todd Bridges. Yeah, I think so. I didn't really watch different shows. I don't really know the whole cast. I know Todd Bridges is alive. I can see why a little person would have a chip on their shoulder walking around all day smelling ashes. That would piss me off. Hmm. Listen, Josh, you got to be the bigger man here and stop with the short jokes. I think I'm done. Would you date a little bean? I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I've always wanted to put a little person on my dick and spin around like a top. So I mean, that'd be cool, kind of cool. I love having Jackie at my lives. This is great. Oh my god, William. But you gotta have the appropriate music when you do that. You gotta spin around and do ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba. Hmm. Wee. Oh my god, we're going to hell. Except Jax. Jax is going to be dropping us off there saying, all right, see you fuckers later. I'm out of here. That'd be terrible in hell, too. I was like, Satan, you look kind of hot. Listen to guitar. Never. At least she wouldn't be saying she needs a foot rub after coming home from work because less gravity pulling down in her. Sorry, brain broke. Oh, little people. Okay. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I bet it will is spinning them around. How they have very little back. I mean, look how huge their asses are. With a lot of ass to support. Hi, welcome back to Doctor Talk with Dr. Jackie. I'm your host, Will, and there's one watching right now just getting pissed, shaking their toe. They're sitting there like, hey, they're sitting there like, hey, I'm getting, oh, I'm sorry. They're sitting there like, hey, I'm getting really mad about this. I'm ready to call it. Next is like, all right, that's it. Your damn fucking little people voice did it for me. I'm done. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out too. So thank you guys for coming in tonight. I appreciate it. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. You're not gonna use it anyway, because whatever. Teespring link. Get yourself an official artist T-shirt. You can get my mug on there. You can get as a sticker. Jax, you can get me as a pillow. You can cuddle up next to me. Or you can go to the Amazon wish list and send me something. I'll show it off here live, like the Jeopardy card game here that Diana Beth sent over. Or I'll make a video just for you if that's what you want me to do. Just let me know. Also, you can subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a dislike. That lets me know you like this because we do shit differently around here. So I will see you guys sometime this week, maybe with the video, maybe not. Who knows? Because I'm flaky like that. And then maybe again on Tuesday if I decide to go live. That's usually my if I feel like it day. So I will see you guys again. Until next time, remember, keep the hobo population down. Go down to your local train yard and kill a hobo. And remember, hookers don't take coupons. Be breezy.